The Book of Genesis, Chapter 37, from the Sunday School Bible. Copyright 2025, The Sunday School Bible, LLC. All rights reserved. Joseph. Israel Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, where his father Isaac was a stranger. These are the generations of Israel Jacob. Joseph was 17 years old and fed the flock with his brothers. He was with the sons of his father's wives, Bilhah and Zilpah. Joseph reported to his father the evil things his brothers had done. Israel Jacob loved Joseph more than all his other children, because Joseph was the son he had in his old age. One day, Israel Jacob made Joseph a coat of many colors. When Joseph's brothers saw that their father Israel Jacob loved Joseph more than all of them, they hated Joseph and could not speak peaceably to him. Joseph's first dream. One day, Joseph dreamed a dream and told his brothers about the dream. After listening to the dream, they hated Joseph even more. Joseph said to his brothers, "Please listen to this dream I had. We were in the field tying up bundles of wheat. My bundle arose and also stood upright. Your bundle stood around me and bowed down to my bundle." Joseph's brothers said to him, "Do you think you will reign over us? Do you think you will have dominion over us?" Joseph's brothers hated him even more for his dreams and his words. Joseph's second dream. Joseph said to his brothers, "I had another dream. The sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down to me." Joseph told his dream to his father, Israel Jacob, and his brothers. Israel Jacob scolded Joseph and said, "What is this dream that you have dreamed? Will I, your mother, and your brothers bow down to you?" And his brothers resented Joseph. But Israel Jacob, his father, tried to discern what exactly Joseph was saying. Joseph goes to Shechem. One day his brothers went to feed their father's flock in Shechem. Israel Jacob said to Joseph, "Aren't your brothers feeding the flock in Shechem? Come, I will send you to them." Joseph said to Israel Jacob, "Here I am." Israel Jacob said to Joseph, "Go and see how everything is going with your brothers and the flocks. Then report back to me." So Israel Jacob sent Joseph out of the valley of Hebron, and he arrived in Shechem. As Joseph was wandering in the field looking for his brothers, a man found him and said, "What are you looking for?" Joseph said to the man, "I'm looking for my brothers. Please tell me where they feed their flock." The man said to Joseph, "They already left this place, but I heard them say, 'Let us go to Dothan.'" So Joseph went after his brothers and found them in Dothan. Joseph's brothers try to kill him. When Joseph's brothers saw Joseph in the distance, even before Joseph came near to them, they conspired to kill him. Joseph's brothers said to one another, "Here comes the dreamer. Let's kill him and cast him into some pit. We will say some evil beast has devoured Joseph. Then we will see what becomes of his dreams." Reuben, Israel Jacob's firstborn son, heard his brother's plan. But Reuben delivered Joseph out of their hands by saying, "Let us not kill Joseph. Shed no blood, but cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness. Lay no hand upon him." Reuben said this because Reuben was planning to rescue Joseph later and return Joseph to his father again. It came to pass that when Joseph came closer to his brothers, they took off Joseph's coat of many colors, which Israel Jacob had given him, and cast Joseph into an empty pit where there was no water. Afterward, Joseph's brothers sat down to eat bread. They looked up and saw a company of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead on camels, bearing spice, balm, myrrh, and carrying it down to Egypt. Judah said to his brothers, "What do we gain if we kill our brother, Joseph, and then conceal his blood? Let's sell Joseph to the Ishmaelites so we don't have to lay a hand on him. After all, Joseph is our brother and our flesh." Judah's brothers were content with his recommendation. Then the Midianites, merchantmen, passed by. Joseph's brothers lifted Joseph out of the pit and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 8 ounces of silver. The Ishmaelites took Joseph to Egypt. Reuben later returned to the pit and discovered Joseph was not there. Reuben tore his clothes because of his own grief. Reuben returned to his brothers and said, "Joseph is not in the pit. What shall I do?" Then Joseph's brothers killed a young goat, dipped Joseph's coat in the blood. The brothers took the coat back to their father, Israel Jacob, and said, "We found this. You will know whether it's your son's coat or not." Israel Jacob said to his sons, "It is my son Joseph's coat. An evil beast has devoured him. Joseph is without doubt torn to pieces." Israel Jacob tore his clothes because of his grief, put a sackcloth and burlap bag upon his loins, and mourned for his son for many days. All of Israel Jacob's sons and daughters comforted him. But Israel Jacob refused to be comforted and said, "I will go to the grave mourning my son." Therefore Joseph's father wept for him. In Egypt, the Midianites sold Joseph to Potiphar, who was one of Pharaoh's officers and the captain of the guard.